Welcome back to the Life Recovery Devotional series here on Westboro Church. Today we're reading day 7, titled Finger Pointing. Matthew 7, 1 through 5 is our reading for today. Step 4 states that we made a searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves. There have probably been times when we've avoided our own wrongs and problems by pointing the finger at somebody else. We may be out of touch with our internal affairs because we are still blaming others for our moral choices. Or perhaps we avoid examining ourselves by making moral inventory of the people all around us. When God asked Adam and Eve about their sin, they both pointed the finger at someone else. "Have you eaten from the tree whose fruit I commanded you not to eat?" The man replied, "It was the woman you gave me." How audacious is it to actually look at God and say it's your fault? I mean, good Lord. I don't know why Adam even continued to live other than the grace and love of God. But it was the woman you gave me who gave me the fruit, and I ate it. Then the Lord asked the woman, "What have you done?" "The serpent deceived me," she replied. So both took no accountability whatsoever. It seems to be human nature to blame others as our first line of defense. We may also avoid our own problems by evaluating and criticizing the lives of others. Jesus tells us, "And why worry about a speck in your friend's eye when you have a log in your own? Hypocrite, first get rid of the log in your own eye, then you will see well enough to deal with the speck in your friend's eye." My pastor, Rob, says often that in certain translations it actually has the word plank instead of log. And he loves to ask people when they come to him with a problem about another person, "How's your ocular plankitis doing?" And it's like, "Wait, what?" And he's like, "The plank in your own eye because you're worried about the speck in somebody else." First time I heard it, I'm like, that is brilliant. I need it on a billboard or on a t-shirt or something. And, but while doing this step, we must constantly remind ourselves that this is a session or a season of self-examination. We must guard against drifting off into blaming and examining the lives of others. There will be time in the future for helping others after we've taken responsibility for our own lives. Our inventory should turn our focus from what others have done to what we can do. This was very much a large part of my inventory with my sponsor, because there were a few incidents that I put on my resentments list that I didn't feel I had any part in because it was abuse that I had suffered as a child. Well, I come to find out, because my sponsor is good at what he does. He basically asks me, "Well, how did you react to this, though?" I didn't like that question. I really didn't like that question. I didn't like where this was going. I didn't like the implications. I certainly didn't like him questioning whether or not I had a, bias or something in there about wanting to just pin the blame on everybody else and not me. But when I finally got over myself, because I did, I was finally able to see, oh, wait, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Because what I ended up having to see and having to address and even having to somewhat just plain admit to myself and to another human being, as step 5 goes into, is that while I was hurt, and I was hurt severely, my hurt did not justify my reactions. My hurt does not excuse my reactions to other people. My anger, my violence, my aggressiveness, everything I did following being hurt was still my responsibility, still my choice at the end of the day. And so learning that simple fact helped me to not be so bitter and learn to get better instead. That was a difficult one, but that was a necessary one. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy and are able to learn something from these videos as always. If you want to support the channel, there's links down below to be able to go check out my Ko-fi page where I'm posting exclusive recovery-based content that you won't find anywhere else, as well as other pet projects that I hope to bring to the light and bring to the fore at some point in the future, including a couple of books. I'm working on a book about my recovery journey and how God helped me through it. And then I'm hoping to maybe write a few more books, honestly. It's interesting. It is. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for being here with me. God bless you. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.